While maintaining the gravel filter, the first important task is back flushing of gravel filter. As you see in the slide, the flow direction before back flushing and after back flushing means the regular flow, and while doing the back flushing, the flow direction you can see here. So based on this quality of the gravel of the gravel filter, we must do at least weekly back flushing of the gravel filter, so that the gravel will remove the impurities from the gravel, collected gravel, and removes the algae if it is there. These are algae and the dust particles. If you remove, then operating pressure head loss would not be much more. And if it crosses the 4 meter, then we must do with even before the week or before uh, scheduled plan, we must go for the back flushing if it is necessary. Maintenance of gravel filters: if the gravel filters are in series, means the battery gravel filter, then it is very easy to maintain that back flushing also, because we can just have the second gravel filters outlet connection to the first gravel filters inlet connection, and by this way we can just maintain the back flushing by by taking the help of first gravel filter for the second gravel filter, and then second gravel filter can be cleaned by taking the help of first gravel filter. Now the maintenance of hydrocyclone filter is also very important, because weekly basis we can just collect all the collected sand particles which has collected in the sand compartment. We can remove all the sand particles from weekly basis, and then we can just have the cleaning of hydrocyclone filter. If we don't maintain the hydrocyclone filter or screen filter, then there will be the problem. Like this, if we don't maintain the disc filter, then also there will be the huge problem for the drip irrigation system. Now you can see there are many reasons that how the disc filter get damaged because of these impurities. But one thing, the other side is that if these impurities would have gone in the drippers part, then what would have been happen? So to avoid that drippers clogging, this disc filters role is very important. So before going to the impurity, before going to the drippers inlet, all the impurities must remove by this using the disc filter. So disc filters sometimes get damaged because of the iron part of the water, sometimes because of the huge impurities, sometimes because of the sand particles, sometimes because of the cow dung. So these are all the reasons that this filter get damaged. So to maintain that this filter, we must flush these disc filters properly. And how do we flush it? Just take this disc out and just clean it with the fresh water, and just again remove all the dust particles which are attached to the disc filters or disc, and then just retight it again, reinstall it. So this is a simple process to maintain this filter. Same thing happen with the screen filter. If we don't maintain the screen filter properly, then this screen filter also will get damaged like this. Corrosion is the main concern for the screen filter, and the damage of the screen element is also the main concern for the screen filter. If the screen filter element gets damaged, simply we need to remove that screen element. Otherwise, that impurities will easily enter from the screen filter. While maintaining of the screen filter, we must take out the screen element and just clean it with the brush, which he has already given uh, with this box. Farmer has to clean that screen filters element time to time. Second maintenance is checking the operating pressure of the lateral. If we don't maintain the pressure of the to the lateral, then the system will not perform properly. So to avoid that, we must maintain the operating pressure to the lateral, and we have to check it time to time. Most of that time we find in the drip irrigation system, the gravel filter and hydrocyclone filter get rusted because of the corrosion problem, and the leakages are also there. To avoid that, or to prevent that, or we can say that to maintain that, the rusting and the leakages, we must repaint this gravel filter and hydrocyclone filter time to time, and we have to just remove that leakages from this filter, so that the life of the filter will get improved. And to fit that, we must have the standard platform, so that the hydrocyclone filter and gravel filter will work properly and without any disturbance. Submain flushing and mainline flushing is very important, and this is also easy part during the maintenance of the drip irrigation system. As you know, just if you take out the end cap of the sub-main line or main line, farmer can just operate that for a couple of minutes to move that dusty water and get the clean water from the sub-main line and main line. By this way, we can prevent the clogging of lateral and drippers uh, by removing these dust parts of the main line and sub-main line.